Hello there, Cancer. Thank you for stopping by to watch your tarot forecast for the week of October 20th through 26th. This week, the deck that I'm using is my Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg. And the card that we have coming up for Monday is we have Temperance in reverse. Now, Temperance in reverse really, when that comes up, that's telling us that on Monday we're starting to realize that there's something that is out of balance on our life. For some of us, this can be an addiction. For others of us, this can just be having a hard time balancing home life and work life, personal life and career life. This can be, any number of things, but on Monday, what's going on is that you're starting to realize that things are not working because something is out of balance, and it kind of feels like it does whenever you're driving around on a car with a flat tire. Ka-wonk, 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 ka-wonk. You've got this thing that's just constantly bugging you because it's just not right. So this is a day to start to make a plan about how can we bring this balance back into our lives so that we're feeling much better about the direction that we're going and how we're handling things and our priorities. Basically, it comes down to priorities, getting our priorities all in line and following through on them. Okay, so that is Monday. Tuesday, what's coming up is we have the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is a sweetness card. This card just means that today you are getting a really great enlightenment coming through. You're going to understand something today in a new way that you never really understood before. It's going to be one of those things where all of a sudden the light goes on. Aha, I get it. Some puzzle pieces start to fall in place for you. And once we have these types of enlightenments, it makes it much easier for us to walk forward on our life path and to really understand what we're doing here and why we're doing it. And it really is a helpful thing to have to help us get through our situations in life. So that was Tuesday. So on Wednesday, what we have is we have a Six of Clubs coming up in reverse. Now, when Six of Clubs comes up in reverse for us, Cancer, what this is saying is that you have done something that is worthwhile. You have accomplished an achievement that is a worthy cause, that is helpful, that is good. But the card coming up upside down is telling me that the people who are benefiting from what you have accomplished aren't showing you any appreciation for it. They're just kind of taking it for granted. Or even worse, they're kind of giving you some negative feedback on it. This is one of those times when you can't take things too personal. You just have to really understand that you are the only person who can decide if you're happy with what you've done or not. And you kind of have to have a little bit of a thick skin and just realize, okay, what I did is worthwhile. And I can't let what these people have to say or what these people don't have to say affect how I feel about the accomplishment that I just made. Okay, so this is a day that really calls you to kind of come up by the bootstraps and be independent thinking and not rely so much on what other people think of you. Okay, so on Thursday, we have the Page of Clubs. Now, the Page of Clubs really speaks about a creative message. So this could be very similar to the enlightenment we had earlier on Tuesday with the Ace of Swords. This is going to be more to do with something that you're absolutely passionate about, and this may not be an enlightenment that comes straight to you, although it could be, but also this could be a message that comes to you from somebody else. So you may be pulling some inspiration from something somebody else says without even realizing that they're giving you some inspiration, or it could be that somebody is actually giving you a message and they know that they're passing along this message to you about something that you're very passionate about in your life and that is very creatively oriented. So Thursday looks like a fun day. The message is a good message. The page is upright. So this is a productive and helpful good message that you're getting in about your creative thing that you're passionate about. All right, so now we're looking at Friday. Friday, what we have is the Star card. I really like to see the Star card. This just tells me that Friday you're in a really good place spiritually. Maybe you're doing some meditation. You're feeling very in touch with the cosmos, the universe, the source, God, whatever name you want to put on that great, wonderful spirit out there and in here, inside of all of us. You're very in touch with that spirit. You're also very in touch with with how things are in reality with Mother Nature. You're very grounded in the realities of the right now that we're working in the manifest world. So it's a really good place to be in spiritually. It's a very unified place where everything really is working well back and forth. The flow between spirit and physical is working very well back and forth. Okay, so Saturday, King of Coins in reverse. What's going on for you guys here on Saturday, Cancers? King of Coins in reverse. Normally you guys are very responsible with your money. You kind of have things planned out as far as how you intend to spend your money and where you're expecting it to go. You have a little slush fund for fun. You have funds for all your bills. You have funds for emergencies. On Saturday, though, it looks like you're going to be deviating a little bit from your plan. You're going to be spending some money you weren't exactly planning to spend. Maybe you're going to decide that you really need a fun day, and you're going to be putting more money into having fun than what you actually had set aside for that. Or maybe you're going to get a bigger invoice than you thought you would for something that comes up and you have to pay it. But anyway, what I'm seeing here is money sort of falling out of your pockets into something that you weren't planning for it to fall out of. If you kind of picture the King of Coins, you know how he is. He's upside down. Kind of picture somebody kind of shaking him out, shaking all those coins out of there. That's kind of the image that I get as I pull on this card for you guys. So yeah, going to be spending a little bit more money than what you had planned. I don't feel like it's a big deal. I feel like it's just something that's frustrating to you because you do usually have that budget and stick to it quite well. All right, so Sunday, 7th day. Sunday, you have the 5 of Cups coming up. And this really talks about there's been something in your life that has been disappointing to you. Many times this is something in a relationship, so it's something another person has done that has kind of taken you usually a little bit by surprise. Sometimes you guys kind of see it coming, but it still manages to disappoint you anyway. So you're feeling a little bit disappointed on Sunday, and Sunday it's kind of time to reprioritize. You're disappointed enough that you want to reprioritize where you're spending your time, where you're spending your energy. You kind of want to reset those proportions to where you're putting more time and energy into things that are actually giving you more back, and putting less time and energy into those things that are giving you less back. So Sunday is a day of resetting your priorities. Okay? So that's what I have for the week for you guys, Cancer. For those of you who would like to schedule a private reading with me, feel free to contact me. The best thing you can do is check me out at www.amista.info, I-N-F-O. That's where you can get all the info on me. Once you see if I'm the best reader for you or not, then just get a hold of me. There's lots of ways to contact me listed there. And once you've gotten a hold of me, we'll schedule a reading for you and get you on the path to more clarity and more productivity and just a better way out of whatever situation is that you have questions about. Peace out, everybody. Have a great week.